Hey everybody, I just wanted to pop on before the start of this video to give you an idea of what this video is about. My friend Kathleen decided that she wanted to look for a wig, and so I told her to come over and I would help her decide which wig would work for her. Now, there's no one perfect wig, and the more you're on your wig journey, the more wigs you'll find that you like. But what I wanted this video to serve as is a place to start. So you'll see the questions that I asked Kathleen to try to hone in on what type of wig would work for her. And it's funny, you'll see the evolution over even just the course of this video as far as what she's looking for and what she finally chooses. And I'll tell you at the end of the video what she finally chose to do. Now, I know how hard it is to shop online for a wig, and that's why I try to give you as much information as possible, and hopefully this video will help you start to ask the right questions to figure out what you want. But also we do offer services like a free one-on-one video consultation with my resident stylist V. She's so knowledgeable, there's absolutely no obligation to buy anything, but she can help you start to point in the right direction as far as finding a wig for yourself. Also, we have an excellent return policy, so you can go check that out over at frannieshair.com, because we want to take the stress out of shopping online for a wig. All right, enough of me talking. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering what wig this is Christy by John Renault in the color Pina Colada. And I'm actually going to be reviewing that right after I finish filming the intro and outro for this video. So you'll get to see a review of this wig very shortly. All right, I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, welcome to Frannie's Hair. Today I have Kathleen, my neighbor, with me. She decided she wanted to look for a wig. So stay tuned, we're going to try to find her the perfect wig. Okay, so before we get started, just tell us a little bit about why you're looking for a wig and what's happening with your hair.
Okay. I've had this baby fine, very thin hair my entire life. I have not started losing my hair yet. My mom did lose most of her hair in her 50s, so not there yet, but it could happen. So I would like to know what it's like to have actual hair instead of baby fine skinny hair. I've never been able to grow my hair. This is probably the longest it's ever been because it's so fragile it breaks. So to have something to be able to have hair that's past a little bit or even touching my shoulders would be lovely.
So you say it breaks when you comb it?
Just, I think even from, I have a silk pillowcase, but just lying on my head, or if I wear high collars, just the friction is enough to make it break off. It's so baby fine and fragile.
It is fine. Mm-hmm. Would you mind turning around to show the back?
Yeah, there's even probably a little...
Here, scooch this way a little. Yeah.
There's even probably a little divot in the back because my hairdresser's been trying to grow. We've been trying to get that back part to grow, but there's like a little...
area here.
Yeah, where it's broken.
It's very fine. You can see that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, great. So, I know we have to sit close together because, the camera's only so big. So let's talk about your lifestyle, because that's important in choosing a wig for you. Are you somebody who likes to dress up and go out a lot?
I'm not a girly girl. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I usually don't even mess with my hair. I wash it and go. I don't use products. I don't do anything. So I'm kind of a rough and tumble tomboy still. I have a farm. I like to go out and walk. I get sweaty, so I don't know that I would wear a wig all day, every day, but certainly to go out in public, even just to go shopping, I'd like to look like I have some hair.
And Kathleen lives at the end of my road. She does have a farm. She has cows. That little baby cow is so cute.
Bingo.
Yeah, Bingo. Adorable. And we walk to the end of the street every night and we say hello to Bingo. So she's out there working hard every day.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be wearing a wig when you're doing
Right.
that.
That's
Okay.
true. No, I don't think so. I think it's going to be, let me look cute for my husband. Let me look cute when I go out to the grocery store even. And for special occasions, sure. When I do want to dress up.
And it was actually, well, Kathleen came for dinner one night with her husband, and somehow we got on the topic of wigs. I don't even remember how it came up. And then her husband contacted me and said, I would love to buy one for Kathleen for your birthday.
Yeah, he was
right?
surprised. Yep, it was a birthday present.
Yeah.
And I'm all for it.
Yeah, so we figured we'd go through and try to figure out what works for you. So when you're wearing a wig, you also want something that's more throw on and go. You don't want something where you're going to have to spend time using heat tools on
No,
it.
no heat. Nope. I probably would never do that.
Okay, so then we should look for a regular synthetic wig. Because with heat friendly, you do have to apply heat from time to time. Okay, so that's a good place to start. Style wise, what would you like to see?
At least I would like it to probably at least touch my shoulders.
Okay.
I don't necessarily need bangs. I would, if something's in my face and I don't want it in my face, I would just wear a barrette or a headband or something like that, or a ponytail. Even
Okay.
I've never had a ponytail in my life. It would be neat to have a ponytail.
Right? And you can do that. Do you want something straighter or wavy?
Probably, I'm used to straight because my hair is, besides being thin, stick straight.
Okay, and I'm thinking, but you can correct me, I'm thinking low density.
Probably.
'Cause
Just to start, maybe
Yeah.
as a starter first wig to try. I don't think I would be horrified to see a head full of hair.
We'll try both. We'll try both because you never know. You might like that better.
I'm kind of mercurial. I think if I get started in this, I think I'm going to be one of those ladies with 10 wigs. And whatever I feel like that day.
These ladies are saying 10. That's not That's how I started out. I was like, oh, I'll have a few styles. Before I knew it, I had like 50.
Oh, okay. Okay. I need
Tell Bill you need a bigger closet.
Yes, we're going to build a new house. I got to make sure I have a spot.
Right. All right. So, and color-wise, what do you?
Blonde.
Okay. All right.
It could be dark blonde. I don't need white blonde.
And rooted. Do you want rooted or not?
I don't know the answer to that. Probably. I like a variety. I like chunky highlights. I like roots. I like all one color. It's
Okay, so we'll
not
try
sure.
a bunch of different colorings too. All right, so I'm going to go check for some wigs for her. Oh, we have to measure your head too.
That's true. We do.
So here's a hairnet,
Okay.
and then after you can keep it to rob a bank.
Okay.
Oh, do you need something to put your hair in a ponytail or something? Or do you think you can just kind of?
Probably it'll go in here. Yeah.
Okay, great.
If you try, mostly rubber bands fall out of my hair.
Okay, so yeah, try putting your hair in that, and I will go get you a wig grip.
Not. You can tell I've never put one of these on before.
Are you having difficulty?
Yeah.
I will come help you.
Thank you. I'm like, I can't get this on.
I don't want to hurt you.
You're not hurt. It's not gonna hurt me.
She's a tough girl.
No.
Okay, there we go. And then what we'll do is we will move this back, yeah, so that you have a little hairline showing there.
Okay.
And then we will take your wig grip. So I got you a lace one because that way if you get a lace part or a mono top, then the wig grip won't show through. And the way you put this on, I like it the silicone side against me. So what you do is you'll have this hair grip logo facing out, and we'll just start with your lace like somewhere around there.
Okay.
And then you close it, and I like to show some of the hair. Now, does that feel tight enough for you? If not, you can re-velcro in the back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to make it too tight. You don't want to like get a headache, but
That feels good.
That feels good?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where we'll start.
Okay.
Now I'm going to grab some wigs.
Okay.
Let's start with one that is not heat friendly. This is Henry Margue Avery in 12H. And as we look at them, you can say to me, this is too long, this is too short, this is too whatever. This has a lace front and a mono part.
Okay.
So are you aware of what those things mean?
I knew the mono part shows, so it looks like you can see your scalp
Right.
through there. So
Good.
your scalp.
And the lace front makes it look like you have hair coming out of your head right here.
Okay.
Okay, so to put on a wig, I like to hold it with the tag right there, and you're gonna kind of dive into it
Okay.
and put the lace front too low,
Okay.
about there, and then I'll adjust it.
Okay.
Okay, good. And then the next thing you want to do when you bring your head up is there's these things called ear tabs on the side. Just make sure they're even on each side.
They feel even.
Okay, good. Now bring your head up and look at me a second. Okay, now.
It does make you feel like a totally different person. I can only see myself in the camera, and it's
Yeah, and we have a mirror there for you to go look at, but get closer in the camera there a second. What are you thinking so far? Do you like this style?
sure.
And you could put it behind your ear. Play with it like it's your own hair. Like, don't be afraid of it, whatever you would do.
I'm a right
Oh,
I'm a right part.
great thing to say.
I'm a
Because
right
this
parter.
part is on the
It's
other side.
Yeah, I'm a right parter.
So you might want a mono top then. So that
Maybe
you
so
can
you part it
anywhere
wherever.
you- right. All right, so you want to go take a look in the mirror?
I'm definitely not used to seeing myself with hair.
Do you like seeing yourself with hair?
It's something to get used to.
It always takes, I always say it takes the eyes and the brain time to get used to seeing yourself in hair.
Yep. I feel like a totally different person.
Right, and that part is not going to go to the right for you because, you know, there's
So that's part of it, because I was trying to part my hair on this side, my actual hair on this side the other day. I'm like, that doesn't look like me even just with my own hair.
Right, so we will definitely choose
It's kind of cool though.
Yeah? What do you think of the density, the length, the cut, that kind of thing?
I like that it's straight. I maybe a tad longer, but I would wear it. You know, maybe a tad longer. It's not my color, but that's
So let's talk about that. You want something lighter? Okay, definitely lighter.
at least as light as what you have.
Okay. Do you like this one? What do you think of the length of this one?
That I like the length of that one.
I'll try to pull something similar.
Okay.
But with a mono top.
Okay.
Okay, so lighter color. How about density? Does this feel like a good density, or would you want more hair?
Well, that's what something. How do I look? I would not want more hair.
You
Done.
would.
Not to start.
Not to start.
Not to start.
Okay.
Because this is like twice as much hair as I normally have. So I'm already a little in shock.
All right. Well, while I pick out other.
Because my whole life I've never had hair ever. It's not like it's not like I started out with this and lost it. So.
And
This
it does
is-
take time to
this
get
is
used to it.
totally new for me. I've never had anything close to this. So. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pick out some more. You can play with it. Like,
Okay.
just, you know, start to feel comfortable.
I like the fact that it's not going anywhere. That is weird to me. I never would have expected.
Oh,
I was
really?
expecting it's not going to stay on me. I'm not.
Oh, you
but
thought
nope.
like the wig would slip off easily?
Yeah, or move around. No, not it. It's totally staying where it belongs. Like
That is great.
move. I can do all that. Like I've watched you shake your head. You have such. It's you do it like the same way every time. Like, how does she do that?
Now you know it's not so hard, right? Okay, so this is Sydney. She's petite average. She's longer, has a mono top, and she's, I think, a lighter blonde. Something more like what you were looking for. Leave her a little lower on your forehead. Good. Flip up. Oh, check your ear tabs, yeah.
Okay.
And flip up. All right. Okay, she's a little far back.
Okay.
Let's see. Where's the lace? Look at this. I don't want to be too. Oh, yeah. Just see where your hairline is forward from the lace? You want your hairline to match the hairline of the wig.
Okay.
So if you could just bring her down a little bit. Yeah, you want to kind of do it gently.
Yeah, I don't want to.
What you'll need to do eventually, if you were to buy a wig, they a lot of times come with the part somewhere.
Right,
So
you
if
have
you're
to
gonna
kind of wash it or wet it, I mean.
yeah, work with it like you'll make the part, and then you'll actually work to rub the fibers in the direction you want them to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's, gosh.
Right, so it'll need training.
Yeah. People are actually born with this hair.
Right? Isn't that hard to believe? Let's see. So you like the part like right around here?
Probably, that's.
I like to kind of draw it with the comb, and I have a rat tail comb if you want to use that too. And then you can kind of push the fibers.
Teach them.
Right. And you can also use steam to really get the fibers where you want them once you decide on the wig. How are you feeling about the length?
She's very long. I feel like a teenager. That's really neat, though.
So, do you think she's too long for you? If you were to go out,
if I was only going to have one wig, I would say it's too long. But if I was going to have 10 or 20, no, it's not too long.
Right.
Yeah,
then you can make it work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because this, oh my gosh, if you were going to do some kind of fancy style to go out, like super fancy, absolutely.
Right, and scooch forward just a tiny bit. Right, if you wanted to do a ponytail, you could totally do that too. Now, another thing to take into account at some point, I wouldn't suggest it for your first, is a hand-tied piece won't show the wefting when you go to put your hair up or whatever. But look at that, you could wear a ponytail.
Oh, yeah.
Can make a little French twist,
Yep. That's really neat.
Yeah.
It's a really pretty color. I like the color a lot.
Okay, so that's good to know. So we're narrowing down the color. How do you feel about the fibers, the density?
It feels fine. Yeah, it feels, the fibers feel nice, and the density is great. I wouldn't go more. This is plenty of hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't go more. No, not for me.
Okay. And for your everyday, you're thinking how much shorter?
Just maybe there.
Okay. Like right around your
right on my shoulders. Yeah, shoulders.
Okay.
Touching my shoulder.
Awesome. Okay, so now this next one is another long one. This is Hudson by Aesthetica in Caramel Kiss. I didn't have her in a blonde, so it's going to be dark for you, but it'll be something to look at as far as length, feel, density. She has a mono top also. And I think many people say that Aesthetica's caps are extremely comfortable, so it'll be interesting to hear what you think.
So far, the two I've tried on, that they feel fine. They don't feel like they don't belong there. They don't hurt. They don't.
Yeah, Henry marked you also a comfortable cap, so.
They feel like they're going to stay where they belong. And you said keep it down really low, right?
Just about mid-forehead, yeah. And then we'll work from there.
Okay.
All right. There we go. And let me grab the comb. How's the cap feel?
It feels nice. It feels like it's not going anywhere.
And does it feel similar to the other caps that you had on, or different in any way?
Maybe more even all the way around. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Like I feel like my head is enclosed.
Right, and I think that's part of the comfort because these have a lot of stretch, the Aesthetica caps. So they can really fit a wide range of sizes.
Right.
Okay, so how are you feeling about, do you want to go look in the mirror?
Yes, please.
Okay, I know it's hard to see.
It's hard to see in the camera. it's so much hair. Oh my gosh. I actually don't mind the color.
I know. I was waiting for your reaction. Like, oh my gosh, no, I can't do that. But I think that you look good as a brunette too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this one has the blonde highlights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if you want to comb it or play with it, feel free.
It's so much hair. My goodness. I'm so jealous of all the ladies that actually have this. Is the real hair. Wow.
I never knew what this much hair was like, so I'm with you. And you know, you could put it behind your ear, like try that too.
I like this hair. Actually looks like super real hair. Like it's already kind of behaving itself more than the other one.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay,
like it's easier to all of a sudden. The other one I was kind of fighting to get. This one is pretty much wants to go right away.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And would you wear your hair behind your ear or no?
Sure. Sure. Yeah, it's a lot of hair. I don't know what would stay. Yeah, that's cute.
All right.
It's really pretty.
So this one's Hudson, and she has the mono top.
Mm-hmm.
How about density wise?
Oh, I would never want more.
Would you wear this much?
I probably would.
Okay.
Does it look like this little petite person deserves all this hair?
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I really like the contrast of the color against your eyes too. You know, you have beautiful. I don't know what color blue that is, but those are gorgeous eyes.
I wish they were not so droopy eyelids, but that's an age thing.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Okay, so I pulled Beltress Chloe.
Okay.
And Chloe is a hand-tied piece. She's heat-friendly, which I know you weren't looking for. I just want you to feel the difference in the fibers just to make sure.
Okay.
And then she's in sun-kissed almond.
Okay.
So, I don't know, have you seen any hand-tied caps, what they look like?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so let's just take a look at this. This is a hand-tied cap.
Oh, okay.
So what that means is the fibers are individually sewn in, so it's going to fall more naturally. Because the other, if you hand me Hudson a second here, and open wefting is not a bad thing; it's just a difference. But I want to make sure you understand the difference here. If you can get into the cap, right?
Come on,
she's got so much.
There she is.
Okay, so here's her cap. So she has wefts. You see that?
Yep.
So the fibers are sewn into the wefts,
Right.
and then the wefts are put on. So the hair is in strips, you know.
Yeah.
But it still looks natural when it's on you. But the other thing is, should the wind blow,
You won't see.
you will not see, as opposed to, and you need a strong wind to, but also if you're putting your hair up, so here,
You might see.
I don't know if you can see that there's some wefting. So that's a big difference. And also I'm interested to see what you think of how the cap feels.
Okay.
This one also has some silicone, which can help, especially if you don't have hair, to stay on. You can use adhesives, and she has the mono top also.
Okay.
There you go.
They're so light. Just very light.
Yeah, so does she feel lighter to you than the others?
Yes.
Yeah.
It feels lighter.
Right. And she is heat friendly, so
So I can style her.
yeah, and actually working your part in maybe even easier because you'll be able to use heat tools.
This one.
Now, is she on right? Oh, her ear tabs we didn't check. How are they?
This one, it feels looser on me.
Oh, do you want me to tighten the adjusters in the
Does it
back?
have it? Maybe, yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Back here are the adjusters. She
Right.
has the bra strap
Okay.
type adjusters. So you just pull this
Okay.
and that'll tighten it. And you can do that on each side. Yeah, she was all the way out. And you can see if that's too tight for you or, you know, whatever. Do you feel a difference?
That feels a little better, yeah.
Okay.
It feels more secure.
Yeah. Okay. And now you can play with her. And if you want to go in front of the mirror,
Okay.
let me see if your lace front is in
Yeah.
the right spot. There's your hairline. Okay. And you don't want to yank on the lace or anything. That's why I'm like careful when I'm touching that.
Okay.
Now this is definitely lower density.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, it's lighter.
Mm-hmm.
How does that feel? Oh, I'm parting it on the wrong
It's
side.
okay.
It's habit.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I would go to my hairdresser before, when I had my hair done, she would always choose the wrong side to put the part on. It was funny.
I like this one a lot.
You do.
Yeah.
Color-wise?
It's probably a little, because I'm trying to be super blonde like I am, but this actually probably looks okay on me. You know?
Well, I think it looks good on you, but it's a matter of how you feel in it. Like, would you like...
I like this length quite a bit. It's probably longer than I was imagining. But then I can, subtract. I'll just wear sunglasses
Right.
and subtract a couple years. Yeah, no, it's very pretty. Yeah, I like this one.
And how are you feeling about this one in comparison to the last one you had on?
I like this one better.
You do?
I do.
Okay, what do you like better about it?
Probably it's because it's blonde, more blonde,
Okay, so the
It's
color,
probably why.
because we can go more blonde in the other one too.
and it's not quite as long.
How about the feel of the fibers, the look of the fibers, anything with that?
It's
If
hard
you
for
want
me
to
to
feel
say.
this one, you can
Yeah.
while you're at it.
They both they feel totally real to me. So
Okay, so that's good.
the only issue is that this one is going to take more care, and I'm not. That's not
That's
my
not
forte.
you. Right. So that's good to know.
Yeah, that's. It's not that I won't do it, but it's not. I don't have that skill because I don't have that skill set because I've never had to do that with real
Right.
hair.
Yeah. I totally get it. That is
I
not
don't even
my
blow
skill
dry
set.
my hair.
Right.
So.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Judging by everything you're saying, I really think we should stick with a regular synthetic.
Okay.
That looks pretty on you too, but I really loved Hudson on you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try something a little shorter.
Okay. So, if I was going to wash this, do I have to use heat on it? Like it's a heat sensitive, so I mean, it's not heat sensitive. You can use heat on it.
Right.
So what would I have to do?
So what happens with heat-friendly wigs, especially the longer ones, they'll tend to rub against your clothing or something like that. And when that happens, the fibers can start to fray, and then they can start to just look really dry and frayed at
Like
the ends.
people split ends, right?
Right, exactly. So what you want to do is take heat to it, and I spritz it with some water. Some people use a thermal heat spray, but I use just water. And then you would take a heat tool, like a flat iron or a hot brush, depending on how you want to style it, and go over it with heat, and it seals
Smooth
it
it
back
out,
in and
smooth it
smooths
up.
it out again. But, if you're a person that doesn't even blow dry your hair, I don't think I'd recommend heat friendly for you because it does take care, and especially with a longer piece, you are going to see that happening.
That frame.
Yeah, so I have heat friendly in all different lengths. Before I knew how to take care of a heat friendly, I bought a beautiful Picture Perfect from Tressalores, like down to here. It turned into a disaster because I didn't know what I was doing, and then it all started to move as one piece, But the shorter ones, because they're not hitting your clothing, it takes less care.
Okay.
I would say though, for your first wig, I would start with a regular synthetic. That's my opinion. You don't have to listen to me, obviously.
No. I'm with you. That's not, like we were saying, it's not my skill set. I'm not a blow dryer or a heat. I do have what do I have? I have something. I don't even know what it's called. the one that you open it up and close it.
Oh.
Straightener, like a
Oh,
straightener,
flat iron?
like a flat iron.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what I have. I do. Have
I
that.
use that a lot because I have a lot of straight, heat-friendly wigs, and I just. So now I brought out Cameron from John Renault. So she is a regular synthetic, and what color is this? This is the color 1026 TT. So you can see that there. This was the lighter one, I think, that I had. It's probably still a little darker for you, but they have a lot of colors. So, and this is a hand-tied cap, so, and a monofilament top, so you'll be able to part her anywhere. She's shorter, and that's what I wanted to see, how you felt going shorter. The first one we tried on was also shorter. That was, what was the first one? It was a Henry Margue. I'm trying to remember the first one you tried on. Avery, I think it was. There we go. And you'll see she's very light. And her name is Cameron Lite. Because
Cameron
she's
Lite.
How's she fitting you?
It almost feels a little.
Tight?
No, not tight.
Loose?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can definitely tighten her if need be.
Not bad though. It's not like.
Right, it's not going to fly off.
No.
And do I have your, I think, back far enough. There we go. How is she feeling?
It seems that length is like kind of what my hair is, so it's more normal to me. A little bit more normal to me.
And you can come up to the mirror
Okay.
if you want. And here's a comb if you'd like to play with her.
You know, it's funny. As soon as I go shorter, I start to think this is too much hair.
It feels
So
wider
It feels
to you?
wide. Yep.
Okay, so now play with it. Say you had that much hair. What would you do to it? Grow it.
No. You know.
And try combing the bottom. See if, yeah.
Actually, this is probably the right length. It just seems like there's.
I actually like you in longer better. I mean, you have to wear what you're comfortable with, obviously.
For whatever reason, when I put on a short one, I feel like my head all of a sudden got really fat.
Well,
So it could be the density. Is that the density of the wig, or?
well, this is actually a low density, but
It is?
here's my thought.
Okay.
I just did a video on making your wigs work for you.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things is you have a shorter face.
Mm-hmm.
And when you wear a longer wig, it draws the eye down and makes your face look longer.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and right now you're cutting off right around.
Yeah, I feel like I have this big fat.
Right, and you're cutting off right around here, so it stops the eye
Mm-hmm.
and creates a shorter look for your face.
Yeah.
So that's why I think, you know, looking at you in the longer pieces, I really did like the longer pieces better. But you have to also take into consideration how you're going to feel wearing them, and will you be comfortable and all of that.
Yeah, I tend to agree because, like I said, reminds me a little bit of the first one in that when I put it on, all of a sudden I feel like I have this big giant round, and so like you said, I guess when it's longer, I'm not focusing on that.
Right, and it draws your eye down, and it's also, you know, we've been choosing straight style, so it's right next to your face, and yeah, okay, good to know. So then we'll go longer. Okay, so this next one is Aesthetica, same brand as your favorite one so far, which is Hudson.
Okay.
Longer, it's in the same color that I'm wearing. 1488 RT8, that's right. She has a mono top, and she's open wefted. So there you go. She's got this down. The ear tabs right away. Love it. Okay, now I know she's parted on the wrong side, so you can do what you like with her. Where did we put the comb?
I lost the comb. This seems like a lot of hair to me. Woo!
It's long.
It's long.
Yeah, like
it's pretty color. I like the color a lot.
You know what? When I wear a Mirage and walk down the street, you can I'll be the long brunette and you'll be the long blonde.
Okay, yeah.
Look at this. That.
That's pretty neat. I think it's a little long.
Right. Yeah.
It's a little too much for me to deal with.
Yeah.
As a first wig.
Oh, it's even a bit much to me to wear all the time. I would be.
I feel like I need to be a foot tall. I feel like I need to be 6 foot tall and have this.
Right. It could be good for updos.
Oh yeah, no,
You know?
I loved it. I would absolutely do it, but not to start. I need to.
Yeah.
Like I'm somebody that literally never touches my. I don't.
Right.
I comb it and let it dry.
And that's it.
My
for the
entire
day.
life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'd have to do something.
Too much work, but you know, I wanted to just get an idea. Now, color-wise.
It's beautiful, yeah. I like the color.
So you like that color?
Yep.
Okay, so we know then if you're getting Aesthetica, say you decide that you like Hudson, you might like this color better, which is.
Oh, I would like this. I like that one. That color's pretty. I like this one better.
Okay.
That color is pretty.
So good to know. All right.
So if we had all these wigs sitting here without their labels and without their boxes, would you be able to identify them just by picking them up and looking at them?
That is a great question. Probably not. I would be able to tell certain ones, certainly the ones that I'm most familiar with. There are so many wigs and so many brands. There's so many that I haven't even tried yet. So it really depends on what the wig was. Like if you pulled out Ellen Villa's Sunset, I wore her for years. I could totally. But
because you seem to know all of your ladies.
Well, I'm sure that there are so many that I don't know yet. And I'm trying to review as many as possible so I get to know them because, you know, that's part of the way I can help people too. Luckily, I mean, the filters on the website really help because, you know, you said to me, okay, I want a monofilament top. I don't want heat friendly. I was able to filter by all of that. Okay, so this next one I picked for you is Chelsey, another Henry Margue. She's in a lighter, like, whitish blonde kind of color. 10613 GR, so has that gradual root. Is it GR? No, 10613. There is no rooting. So she might be a little on the light side for you, but you said that your hair used to be almost white, right?
When I was a kid.
Didn't they call that a towhead or
Towhead. I was definitely a towhead.
And what does that mean? I never understood the meaning of a towhead. Do you know? No? Just curious. Okay, there you go.
I can see she's a little light without the roots, but I would like to see the length.
Yeah, and the
shape and all that.
Right. So color-wise, you're already feeling she's too light.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I always feel like for your first wig, you want something that you feel totally comfortable with, and it's usually something that's similar to your hair, similar in color or
in
style.
one way, yeah, and at least in some way.
Right. But interestingly, for you, not lengthwise, you really don't want to go with the length of yours.
It made my little face look round, super round.
I think that's more in line with your hairline. And
there's a lot of hair on this.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah. So you would part her like about there.
Yeah.
And whenever you're combing a wig, you really want to go from the bottom and then work out any tangles. You don't want to like rip the fibers because there's no growing a wig back.
Right,
you know?
right.
So you want to really take care.
Which is not. It's still crazy to me to have all this hair. I feel like I have a big lump of hair right here. Does it
Let me-
look like I
let me
have a big
feel
lump
it.
of hair? It could be my hair under there.
It does feel like right around here, a little poofy,
It could be
somewhere
my
on the
hair.
crown.
Could be my hair. My lumpy hair.
So color too light, style, fibers, density.
It feels like it's a lot. It feels like too much to me. Like too much here.
Right. So.
But I like, the length is good. Again, it's, you know, it's kind of like the other one. What was it, Hudson?
Yeah, Hudson.
It just, it feels.
Yeah, too much up
It feels
there
like
for
it's
you.
too much up here. So I don't know if that's just.
Yeah, no, I can see the difference, and it may be that it's. Let me feel in here. You know, maybe they have more of a density around there to add to the shape, which is a nice shape, but not a shape for you.
Yeah.
So.
Because I feel like I just need to be a bigger person in general to have such big hair.
Right.
I can't pull it off. But then you make it too short and too, tiny, and it's still.
It's not you either.
Yeah. It's tough.
Now, do you think so far Hudson's your favorite?
I think so.
Do you think something that was short, short but very flat would be something, or you want the length to bring down the look of your face?
I like this length. This is good. This is really perfect. This is what I imagined.
Right.
It just, maybe it could just be that I'm just not used to all
the top part.
Yeah, just so much hair.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Good. This one's a complete departure.
Okay.
This one has no monofilament. I wanted to see how, and this color's going to be too dark for you, but this is Alva by Noriko, and Noriko does often have a smaller cap too, so we'll see how that fits you. But I'll show you here you can see.
Okay.
It's just a basic cap. There's no monofilament at all. And it looks like the part might be closer to center, but we can play with it. And when Bill contacted me, he mentioned Bellissima for some reason. So just for the fun of it, we're going to try that on. It is heat friendly and all, and it is shorter, but I want to see how close he was to something you would like. So this has a bang, which we have not tried at all yet. So let me just make sure this is like at your hairline. There we go. And sometimes with the bang, you'd have to trim the bang depending on the length of your forehead. But how do you feel about a bang?
It's hard to see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Me.
No.
No.
Not you. Bang, no way.
No.
Okay, good to know. How do you feel about a wig that has no monofilament? So you're not going to see, if you look at the top, you are not going to see anything that looks like a scalp. Because,
I don't know, because, I mean, if it was really thin in my hair, I don't know that would bother me. I don't know that it would bother me.
Okay.
I'm neutral.
You're neutral.
I think on that, I would say this.
There's permatease in there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, which is hiding the wefting. When you have a mono top, you're not going to have permatease up there.
Okay.
So it's not going to be as floofy up there. And so that floofiness you don't like, right? Okay, so we're sticking mono top.
Okay, all right. Oh, there we go.
Didn't you mention try on pink?
I like pink.
We also have it in chrome, which is like a silver.
During COVID, I used pink and the pink wash-in in my hair.
Oh, did you?
Yep. Because I had dark roots, so then I would have dark roots, then blonde, then pink, so it was like neat, the ice cream. I put pink just on the ends.
That'll cheer up your, whoa, look at this.
Oh, I like it. I'd wear it if it looks,
Rose gold.
it might look terrible on me, but I actually like it. I think it's neat.
And it has the ice cream colors, look.
Yeah, see, ice cream, yeah. That's what I did.
How does Bill feel about pink hair?
He was fine with that.
All right.
We'll find out.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's easy. All right. There you go. Let's see you in pink.
This is the one he said he talked about? That's fine.
Yeah, he didn't say in pink. We're off of you. There we go.
It's kind of cool. This wouldn't
You
be
can-
my primary wig, but I would
Oh
absolutely.
my gosh, that looks great on you. Okay, you know what? I have to hand it to Bill. I like the style on you too. Even though it's shorter, it doesn't look too poofy. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, it's cute.
It is, and
I like it in pink.
It has the stacked back. Do you? It looks good in pink. The stacked back in the back. I don't know if you can see where it's kind of shorter back here and then it comes longer.
That surprises me because he usually says, "Don't do that." He
Oh,
did-
the
he probably because
stacked
he couldn't
back?
see the back. Yeah,
He probably didn't see the back.
I didn't see it. He's like, "No, don't ever cut your hair like that." You'd have to take a picture of it. I kind of like it though. I like the pink.
Yeah. It's a cool color.
I do like
Rose
this.
gold.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
I would absolutely get something this color.
And you see that one is easier. It is heat friendly, but it's not hitting your clothes. So, what do you think of the style? Is this something you would wear every day? Or
I'd probably wear it. Yeah.
do you want to try it? I have another color. It's a brown sugar sweet cream, so it's probably darker than what you like.
I would probably wear this.
That color.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, I believe it. I say it's a great color.
But I think we'd have to take a picture of the back because I think Bill's gonna be like,
Okay.
That's my thought.
What are we thinking so far? Is there something else you'd like to try? Do you want to try an everyday wig in this kind of style, or this would be more your fun wig, you think? You would still like longer for your... I don't want to say every day because you're not going to be out there with bingo with your wig on, but...
No, I'm not gonna be mucking the cow barn in my wig. No.
Like, is there something you could think of that you'd like to try that we haven't hit on?
No, I think we've kind of narrowed it down. Pretty close, probably. Yeah.
So I think that what we can do next is we can sit with the computer and then pull up not just the open box wigs that come in your features, but all of them,
Right.
and take a look.
Yep.
Good plan?
Good plan.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do, and then when she decides on a wig, I'm going to let you guys know which one she decided on. And
I might just take this one home anyway.
Okay. Yeah, totally. I love it. And then we will, if you don't mind, I'll get a picture of you when you get your new wig, and we'll let everybody know what you chose.
Sounds good.
And in the comments, feel free to let us know what you thought about the wigs on Kathleen, what you liked, what you didn't like.
Yeah, that would be helpful to me.
Thank you so much for letting
No,
me
thank
film
you.
this.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
This is so much fun. I love seeing people put on wigs and the expressions on their faces. Okay, so in the end, Kathleen really liked the pink Bellissima. And the funny part about that is it was nothing that was on her list when we were going through the questions. It's heat friendly, which she didn't want. It has a left side part, which she didn't want. It's shorter, which she thought she didn't really like. So you can see the evolution is so interesting. Now she was still looking at Hudson. She took Bellissima home. Bill said, get it. He saw the pictures of the front, back, sides, and he said, get it, and get another one. He's so supportive. It's wonderful. And she did like Hudson, and she was thinking about Hudson in a lighter color, but she just recently wrote to me to ask me about Ellen Villa Impress as well. So she's still working on what she wants for that second wig, but I just thought that it was very interesting to see how she went through the process, what she chose, and now what she's looking at. And when she chooses that second wig, we're going to take a picture and show you her in that wig as well. All right, I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below the video, or come over to my private Facebook group, Frannie's Hair. It's so much fun there. We have over 3,200 people there right now. We all share photos of ourselves in all different wigs, all different colors. We share tips, tricks, and we support one another on our wig journeys. It's a really great place, so come join us. And when you do go over there, please answer all of the membership questions and agree to the rules so that we can let you in, no problem. All right, as always, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Remember to make it your own, and I'll see you soon.